So it really can serve as the face of True North, and while someone wanting to get help and they have to have their own internal motivators for that, a warm welcome can go a long ways and could be the difference for someone being open to trying this time. We also deal with a lot of people who are actively using and maybe deciding to go to withdrawal management. So compassion is a huge deal in these roles, and making sure that we are getting across the message of almost willing to go to any length, right? Like, we'll put in as much work on our end that we can to see things through. And obviously, it's definitely a different setting than just a traditional healthcare field or that, because you're dealing with people who have that internal conflict of, do they want help, do they not? You're not dealing with people who are there for scheduled appointments because they have an issue to address. We do get that, it's just that's not the majority of the population that we're dealing with, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked with people that were trying to quit, alcoholism and drug addiction, escaping domestic violence, you know, all the things. You never know who's coming into your office. Depression is a big one.
Yeah, so definitely someone who is gonna say, good morning, thanks for coming in to True North every morning. You know what I mean? Welcoming every person. That's a big deal to me. Answering the phone politely and warm, even if you have two other things going on and it's really annoying that this phone call happened in the middle of that, right? Because some days it's crazy in there, right? But you don't want anyone to feel that, right? You don't want anyone to know that. So that's a pretty big value that I have when it comes to that role. It's a pretty big responsibility that I don't know that a lot of people see or imagine that role functions as. So
I'm very outgoing, friendly, kind. You can't really be a therapist if you're not an empathizing person. No judgment kind of person.
It's a big deal for sure.
Well, those are all the questions that I had.
Okay.
So I'll look forward to, somebody reaching out to me at some time.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a couple more interviews scheduled for the week, but we are definitely trying to get this position filled very quickly.
Well, if, somebody else offers me a job, I'll be sure to, probably email you back and let you know. That way, you can steer yourself.